our show, Keeping Up with Cars. In today's episode, we are going to present you one of those young companies and young entrepreneur and the CEO of Start Company, Mr. Damir Juric. Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. Thank you for inviting me to this show. I used to watch this show when I was a kid, and it's really an honor to be a part of this.
Yeah, it's a big honor as well. So let's ask you at the beginning, who is standing behind this young and successful company?
Yeah, I would really like that someone is standing behind us with its money and influence, but unfortunately we are just a team of young ex-students that met at the faculty and had the same idea, same goal, and this is us, this is our company.
Wow, okay, let's say I believe you. Joke aside, of course. Can you tell us a little bit more about your start? How did you get an idea to, and courage after all, to start your own company?
So, as I said in the beginning, we were just a group of students. We met at the faculty association racing team. So at that racing team, we learned a lot about cars, motors, how to upgrade something, how to detect weak spots, and so on and so on. And after that, it was normal course of action to make something on our own after that faculty, to, I don't know, start producing things, and so that's how started.
I bet there was a lot of eyebrows rising when you said that you were going to start your own company, especially as you were that young.
Yeah, a lot of people, I wouldn't say that people didn't believe in us, but people that were close to us were afraid that we are not going to succeed, that we are too young, and that we are going to disappoint in ourselves. But at the end, we succeed. I understand why they didn't believe in us. A lot of those young companies out of college tend not to succeed because, I don't know, lack of money, lack of experience, and a lot of other factors. So yes, but at the end it worked really well for us.
So what was the turning point for you and the rest of the team? Were you certain that you will succeed? Did you have any doubts about it?
You can never really be certain that you are going to succeed. So there, as I said, there is a lot of factors that come into play. So yes, at the beginning we had nothing. We had only our money that we saved for that company to start it, and some loans from European Union for young business owners. So we needed to make a business plan, and that business plan included financial plan, and I don't know, we need to calculate the return of assets, return of investment, and the results were good. Let's say good. Everything was telling us that we might have a chance to succeed, and in that time it was a good start. It was a good time in Croatia and in Split to start the company. So yes, we as I said, we weren't certain till the end, but sometimes you just need to believe in yourself and go.
Wow, it would be a real bummer if it all went down and in the drain after so much preparation that you and your team have put it into.
Yeah, it would be a real bummer, as I said, but you can't make a good house if you don't make a good foundations for everything. So even after all that preparation analysis, we were only about 60 to 70% sure that we are going to succeed. So yes, it's a little bit risky, but at the end it worked out for us.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about a day in your company. How does it look like? Do the workers like you? Do you like your workers? Does atmosphere there ever gets heated up? Maybe.
Oh, of course I like my workers, but I won't say that they are my workers. We are not some steel company from 19th century. A lot of people that work there were together in faculty with the initial team and me. So they are all friends. So we are like a little family there. And the classic day is, let's say, interesting. because there is always something new to do, something to gain experience from. Of course, there are teams that do their things, and every team has its tasks. But as I said, at the end of the day, there is always something new to do, and there is a real feel that like we are home, like we are some little family. So I would say that it's nice to work here.
Wow, I can really imagine. So, does the atmosphere ever get heated up? As I mentioned, it's really hard to believe that there isn't any fuss there and there, you know.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest, it gets heated up. There is like 15 people in garage and offices, and of course it's really hard to keep the situation clean all the time, but there are all little things there, and so as I said before, we are trying to keep things there comfortable to work. There we have team buildings, I don't know, every month or two, so there is really good atmosphere there, and I wouldn't say that there is a lot of fuss in our company.
That is really nice to hear. So regarding this COVID situation that is around us, it must have been really hard for you and your team, your family, you know. A lot of people lost their job, a lot of people, a lot of companies have gone bankrupt, and how did Start handle all this, and how is it currently handling it?
Yes, it was really hard, and I'm not going to lie, and at the start we were really scared because we didn't know how disease was. Is disease that deadly? How is the situation in the world? We were afraid that we are going bankrupt, we are going to fill up for bankruptcy, that people are going to street, but after some initial time, after that time of shock, you need to come to yourself, and we made some corrections that were needed so we can still work. So everything that can be put online, we put online. People start to work from home. There was about lockdown for about 6 months, so it's a really long period. Mostly because there are some parts in our job that you can do online. You need to go to garage and weld something, repair something, but that part of work we try to outsource somewhere else, and it really helped us. And at that time, our goal was to keep company alive, and so the people can have decent wage for their living.
So really survived.
Yes, really just to survive, and with the help of the government during the lockdown, we were able to give salaries up the 80% of their, let's say, normal salary. And yes, I would say that somehow we managed to survive all that COVID situation. We were afraid that we are going to lose some of our customers, that they are going to be unlucky because we didn't produce what they expected, but they knew in what situation we are, and they were very reasonable, so that part really went good, I'd like to say.
Very nice. Do you have any message for our viewers? I know there's a lot of young students among our viewers, and many of them are probably dreaming of starting their company on their own and to be like you, be in your shoes.
I would just say them to believe in yourself, believe in your dreams, believe in your abilities, and if you work really hard, you will manage to do something. You will manage to accomplish your dreams, and that's everything.
Those are really wonderful words. So, dear ladies and gentlemen, that was Damir from Start. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching this podcast. It was a pleasure to talk with this young entrepreneur. Thank you, Damir. Thank you very much for being our guest. Thank you, viewers, for watching us, and see you in another episode. Goodbye.
Bye.